Hi, Xavier. I'm Mark Blessington, and I've been training with Body Basics for about a year.
Awesome, awesome. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions here, Mark. My first question is, what is it about the training that we provide at Body Basics that you enjoy the most outside of the physical training aspect?
Well, I really like the encouragement. Like you'll be watching me. It's almost like, I have a personal spotter there, and um, what I also like is that, the enthusiasm, during the sessions that you bring, I'm pushing, and at the same time, you're not pushing such that it's so intense that I end up hurting myself because I'm pushing myself too hard. So it's a really nice balance for me. It works really well.
That's great. That's great. What are some specific physical benefits or milestones that you have gotten out of training with Body Basics?
Well, let's see. When I started, I had both of my knees were in bad shape. My right shoulder was in bad shape. And in general, I was overall in bad shape. I'd been sitting at my desk for 3 years, basically starting a new job. So I had a lot of prior accidents, injuries, sport injuries from when I was younger. And so here I am, 66 and in pretty bad shape. So that was my starting point. And so what I'm really excited about is for where I was at, I was able to do, for example, you've noticed my squats where, well, I could maybe squat down 3 or 4 inches and then my knee would start to almost give out on me. And so now I can go almost to 90 degrees. I can go to 90 degrees and I feel stable. So that's a lot of movement in a relatively short period of time. And my right knee is pretty much not a major limit. My left knee, which is where I had more of the injuries, it's really moving along. And so that's been one big accomplishment. And then my right shoulder, I've been slowly moving. And this is an example of where it's just kind of moving at your own pace. And so I've just been doing, let's say chest presses and doing them at relatively low weights, but repetition, I'm getting the mobility, the functional motion, range of motion back.
That's awesome. Yeah, I believe that I was probably one of the first trainers that you worked with coming into Body Basics.
Yeah.
And you've definitely come a long way since you first stepped through the doors. And I can see that in the classes when I tell you pack your shoulders or any kind of cue that I throw out, you know exactly what to do and how to do it. And it's a really cool thing to see. So yeah, that's awesome, man. That's really cool. My last question that I have for you, Mark, is what would you tell someone that is currently on the fence right now about online training?
Well, there really are 2 types of online training. And, one is like this more big classroom, a spin class or whatever. It's like you're just one in the masses. This is so personalized. And it is a really good deal, the amount of personalization you get per session. You know me, I know you kind of know where I'm, not too functional, my range, and your feedback for me works within my range and doesn't push me out of my range. So it's personalized, I guess would be the bottom line for somebody on the fence. It's like, it's hard to imagine, but these guys, you and the trainers there, you really pay attention, even though we might have 5, 10, whatever people on the call.
Yeah.
You're still, me as an individual, and you're watching me as an individual, and that makes all the difference. That's the key. I think it's part of your brand. The Body Basics is just your approach. Is you're very personalized about everything you do.
Well, thank you so much, Mark. That really means a lot to me and to all of us. Thank you so much for your time and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks a lot, Xavier.
Thanks.